With 49 days left, Harris leads Trump only slightly. On Tuesday, 49 days before Election Day, Vice President Kamala Harris had the narrowest betting advantage over former President Donald Trump. Harris was minus 110 to Trump's plus 116 at Betfair Exchange on Tuesday. Trump had plus 132 odds at 50 days in 2020, while Biden was minus 116. Hillary Clinton led Trump minus 182 to plus 210 in 2016, the widest gap between the two candidates. Trump was the second underdog to win the White House in 2016, despite losing the popular vote. The first, and presumably only, debate between Harris and Trump favored the vice president, which U.S. betting firms cannot lawfully accept. Harris is the favorite after debate polls show she leads nationally, and in swing states, satire and parody are legal, according to the governor's office. Instead, edited films or photos must disclose AI use. It's unclear why this conservative activist is suing California, Newsom spokesperson Izzy Gardon said. This new election disinformation disclosure legislation isn't more burdensome than laws in other states, including Alabama. Attorney Theodore Frank, representing the complainant, claimed the California regulations are too broad and force social media corporations to restrict and harass people. I'm unfamiliar with Alabama legislation. However, the Alabama governor hasn't threatened our client like the California governor, he told the Associated Press. The case looks to be one of the first U.S. challenges to such legislation. Frank told the AP he will sue Minnesota over similar regulations. After AI increased election disinformation worldwide, lawmakers in over a dozen states have proposed similar measures. One of Newsom's 3 laws passed Tuesday prevents 2024 election deepfakes immediately and is the most comprehensive. It targets films and visuals that distort election integrity and materials that influence voting. Besides political candidates, the law covers election officials and voting devices. This law prohibits creating and publishing misleading election materials 120 days before and 60 days after Election Day. For violations, courts can suspend material dissemination and impose civil penalties. Law exempts parody and satire. Newsom and lawmakers said the goal is to maintain public trust in U.S. elections in a fraught political climate. However, free speech advocates and Musk termed the new California law unlawful and a First Amendment violation. Musk on Tuesday night promoted an AI-generated film with edited Harris audios on X hours after they were signed into law. The California governor outlawed this spoof film, violating the U.S. Constitution. Musk remarked, "Would be a shame if it went viral," of the AI-generated spoof video. Ilana Beller of nonprofit Public Citizen, a consumer advocacy group, said current restrictions may not halt election deepfakes. This group monitors state election deepfake laws. Beller claimed no court had challenged the law. The court's inaction against a technology that can quickly manufacture and distribute phony political ad graphics could weaken the law. Beller said it could take several days for a court to impose injunctive relief to prohibit content distribution, by which time a candidate or election may have suffered losses. In an ideal world, we'd be able to take the stuff down the second it goes up, she said. Because the sooner you remove something, the less people see it, the fewer reposts and likes it gets, and the faster you can remove it.